A little while ago, there was a post on a vet emotional support group, and one of my colleagues was really suffering. They had had to experience a bit of loss in their professional life. They lost a few beloved patients, and that compounded with some personal loss. Just scared, alone, isolated. Um, and so I wrote a reply to them, and as I started writing it, I realized I want to share it with you as well. You can maybe get a little insight into, people keep saying, oh, it's so hard for veterinarians. And it's hard for everybody, right? It's hard for you. You're not a veterinarian, maybe, but life is hard. But maybe you can understand a little more the particular stresses that veterinarians undergo. I mean, we're going to be in the room with loss and grief more than the average human. Because let's face it, pets and horses, most pets and horses, they don't live as long as people. So we see them pass. Sometimes we help them pass, and we're often helping you manage those decisions around whether they pass. And I personally consider it a privilege to be able to do that, but sometimes it can be really emotionally draining, and especially if our personal lives are challenging us with grief and loss at the same time as we're helping you with yours. It can just all be a bit too much some days, right? Because we're just normal human beings having our human being experience and experiencing grief and loss as well, in addition to whatever might happen to us at work on any given day. Grief is it's inevitable, right? And it sucks. And I used to say that, like, dogs' only fault is that they didn't live long enough, you know. But now I realize that that's actually yet another gift that they give us, is the gift of understanding how to let them go and say goodbye. Because life is all about change. That's the only constant, right? Is that nothing is really truly constant. And when we're hit with loss, it can be overwhelming. And our society doesn't do grief really well. People are uncomfortable around grief. A lot of us say really stupid things when somebody else is grieving. Um, I forgive. I've said stupid things. I try not to anymore. Um, like, there's so much in this world to grieve that's not even ours. Just so much pain and loss and suffering in the whole world. And then when personal hits come, it's kind of easy to just get like lost in grief, like just drown in it, whatever metaphor you want to use. And so I understand why people then they want to like yank you out if they see you in it. They want to just yank you out. They want to push that grief off to the side, wall it up, and pretend it isn't there. But, as an acupuncturist, I learned that all pain and all of the thousands of diseases have at their root stagnation or blockages in the channels. And that actually goes for emotional stagnation as well. And so when we have loss and we ignore grief and we just shut it away, that's stagnation. It's blocked in there. And it's going to hurt us one way or another. So for me, I try to teach myself how to let the grief flow through me, not resist it, but let it surround me and have its way with me. And I have to make sure I have a support system around, because otherwise that can be a tidal wave that will literally drown you. So I have to have a support system. They need to be able to let me grieve, but just not let me drown. And after that grief has washed through and around me, maybe it's changed me. I know that some of the grief I've experienced has changed me in profound ways that I'm actually really grateful for. And it sucked to go through it. It still sucks when I think about it. I'm not going to lie. It's not like I'm all cool now and nothing ever hurts. But I know that those losses and the grief that I experienced has made me a better person, a better daughter, a better sister, a better friend, and absolutely it's made me a better veterinarian. So, yeah, kind of a heavy topic on this video. I hope that maybe this resonates a little. Maybe it's helpful to you. Maybe you think I'm full hogwash, but I'm just letting you in a little bit. And I can talk to you more about the precise flavors of grief that have hit me and changed me the most. But I'm not going to talk about that here. So take care. Thank you for watching and take excellent care of yourself.